right, on behalf of the ISU and the OC, I would like to welcome you all to this last press conference with the men's medal winners. We will start with the bronze medalist representing the Czech Republic, Tomáš Werner. Tomáš, congratulations.
Thank you.
After winning the silver in 07 and gold in 08, you now have the complete collection. How do you feel about that?
I didn't really mean to complete the collection. I didn't need the bronze anymore. I started with the silver. I continue with gold, and we skipped a couple of years between. Now bronze again. Of course, I hope to be better, but it's sport. I enjoyed the event. I congratulate you all guys placed above me in the first and second place, but also all the guys placed behind me, and I think it was a great event, and even though the arena was really cold, probably the crowd didn't freeze completely.
Thank you. Would like to open the floor to your questions while we wait for the two Frenchmen. Chief Press Officer Roche Frieden, as always, he has a microphone. Just raise your hand if you would like to ask a question. First line.
Congratulations and thank you to be back on that European podium, whatever the step.
Well, thank you. I'm glad to be back, and I talked to Mr. David Dorr, the Vice President of ISU, and we didn't see each other for a long time, and we usually can only meet at the podium, right, because he's giving the medals. And so my only chance to talk to him is to be back on the circuit and be good. So I'm really glad to be back. Thanks.
Okay, I had a question though. About your program, there were many skaters who chose Michael Jackson and that kind of music, and yet it's kind of a surprise to see you skate to that kind of a music. How did you pick that, and how did you feel consistent with that?
Well, first of all, me being 24 years old skater, I think I'm growing up to choose music I want to skate to. It's not anymore my choreographer who says, or my coach who says what music I'm supposed to choose for next year. And I wish to skate the Michael Jackson music ever since. I did a couple of shows with MJ, and it was really warm taken by the audience. So I just said, why not? Why not to make a show out of competing? And it also makes life easier for me to skate, because once I step on the ice, I'm not competing with other guys. I just do a show for the audience. And I'm quite disappointed about today, because I was a bit tired in the second half of the program, so I couldn't pull the last step sequence as much as I wanted, and I think the crowd missed it. But anyway, there's a good point about choosing Michael Jackson music, and it is, even though you skate bad, the people still enjoy the music.
Thank you. We would like to welcome silver medalist Brian Joubert representing France to the room. Please join us up here, Brian. Brian, welcome to the table. Brian, you came back after a disappointing short program. Karolina Kostner did the same earlier today. Is it the experience that makes you do it?
Yeah. I was very disappointed after the short program, because we worked a lot before this event with my coach, and I was ready to fight on the short and on the free, and seventh after the short was unbelievable for me. I did a big mistake on the triple lutz, and I didn't care for the free. I didn't care about the place, about the score. I wanted just to come on the ice and to fight. That's all.
Thank you. Any questions for both athletes? Please raise your hand.
Thomas, you now train in Canada, so can you talk about what the transition was like to move to Ontario, and how the experience has been so far?
Well, the transition... the transition was quite easy. It's just 7 hours to fly. And well, I found a new family in Toronto, and they're taking good care of me. So I'm not homesick as I supposed to be, because I'm really far away from my family, for everybody who I love, from my friends. But as I was looking for a training base, I was focused on what I need for my skating, and this is what I found in Toronto. So I'm really pleased with a year. Well, it's not a year actually, it's a couple of months I've been working there, and I think the results are coming pretty soon. So I can't wait to get ready for Worlds and then for next year.
Thank you. We would now like to welcome the new European champion to the floor, Florent Modion, representing France. Congratulations.
Thank you. Sorry for being late.
Oh, you were faster than others. Florent, your first Europeans and you win gold right away. Must be a dream for you.
Moi, je parle en français.
Oui, oui.
Oui, c'est vrai que au début de cette saison, si on m'avait dit tu seras champion d'Europe, tu monteras sur les podiums des grands prix, tu participeras à la finale. Voilà, c'est un rêve qui devient réalité. Donc voilà, je dis un grand merci à tout mon staff, à la Fédé bien sûr, qui m'a beaucoup aidé, et à tous mes proches. Et puis je dis encore bravo aux deux mecs, Brian et Thomas, parce que voilà, c'est juste énorme d'être premier et d'être sur un podium avec eux. Donc oui, c'est vraiment un rêve qui devient réalité, et voilà, on va se remettre au boulot, mais c'est une super bonne chose de faite.
Well, yeah, obviously, if I would have been told at the beginning of the season that I would be a European champion, that I would be on the podium in the Grand Prix, that I would go to the final, this is like a dream that became true. And I really want to thank all of my staff, the people around me in the French Federation, and the people close to me. And I also want to say bravo to the two guys next to me on the podium, Brian and Tomasz. And it is a real pleasure to be there with them today.
Thank you. Your questions, please. First and second row. Mr. Horsfrieden, here, please.
This is a question to all of you. I'd like to congratulate all of you, and you put out a good fight tonight. But we heard that at the Canadian Nationals, Patrick Chan landed a 2 quad in the free program. How would you be preparing going into the World?
We will start with Florent.
Oui, donc c'est vrai qu'on a vu cette énorme perf de Patrick Chan. Mais oui, je pense que tous, autant Brian que Thomas que moi, on bosse à l'entraînement pour être les meilleurs. C'est vrai que moi, j'ai pas encore pu mettre ce quadruple dans le programme. Je sais que ça va être indispensable. C'est pour ça que je vais me pencher à fond dessus ce prochain mois pour essayer de le mettre au championnat du monde. Et oui, voilà, on est sur le podium, c'est merveilleux, mais voilà, on sait qu'il y a une grosse concurrence à l'étranger, donc on va continuer à bosser pour pouvoir essayer de les devancer. Ouais.
Yes, it's true. We've seen the great performance of Patrick Chan, and all of us were working very hard in practice. It's true that I don't do yet a quad in the competition, the program, but I'll try to do it for Worlds, because I know it's really, you have to do it. And we are on the podium here, but there's very strong competition from other countries, and we will do our best to be able to beat them.
Brian, your take on the quads, please.
So this kind of competition makes me very confident, stronger. So to do 2 quads in the free program will be my goal for the World Championship in Tokyo. I don't know if I will do 2 quad toe or 1 salco and 1 toe. I will see after the practice, but I have to work. I have to improve. But I can do it. I did it, so I can do it again.
Tomasz, can you do it?
That's a pretty straight question. Well, yeah, I mean, if I remember well, 2007 there was a Worlds in Tokyo, and and I think I was the only one who did 2 quads in the free skate. So why not? Why not to do it again? I mean, if I feel the need to pull 2 quads in my routine, I will do so, because I became more confident in my quad jumps, and yeah. But the thing with Patrick Chen is not only about his quads. He's pulling amazing marks in the second score and the program component score. So if you want to compete with him, it's not about doing 3 quads in the competition. It's about skating faster, better, deeper edges, and then getting transitions, which he has plenty of them. So it's really not about their quads. And I mean, the question came from Japan, and I mean, Japanese guys are pretty strong, but none of them are pulling 2 quads in the routine, and they're still a really strong team. So I don't see the point of now be focusing on putting 2 or 3 quads in routine.